It is National Sleep Awareness Week, and as we know, getting good sleep is important. So, how is sleep affected when you let your pets sleep in the bed with you? Dr. Carly Fawn, a board-certified applied animal behaviorist from Best Friends Animal Society, joining me now via Zoom to talk more about the pros and cons of sleeping with your pets. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So let's start with the good. What are some of the health benefits of letting your pet sleep with you in the bed?
So, arguably, there are a lot of health benefits. There's been some research conducted in this area, but this process of sleeping, which is called co-sleeping with your pet, can introduce more oxytocin flow within your system, which can help with depression, insomnia, decreased loneliness, and it could potentially help with your sleep.
Okay, I'm hearing good things so far. So what is the best way to introduce your pet, your cat or your dog, to sleeping in the bed with you? Do you have suggestions?
Definitely. So it depends on the animal. You'll hear me say this a lot. It's all about the individual person, the individual pet in front of you. But initially, if your dog or cat is a little shy or unsure about the bed, then I always like to use treats, building those positive relationships between the bed, you being on the bed with them, and associating these tasty, positive treats, to entice them to get onto the bed with you.
So does it matter the size too? What if you have a really big dog? What if you have a small dog? Does it make a difference?
It does. That's a great question. So for smaller dogs or dogs that have longer backs like dachshunds or basset hounds, we recommend having some stairs to get onto the bed rather than jumping on and off, because that could cause some injury. Even with larger dogs, you always want to pay attention to that and make sure that they're doing so comfortably to prevent any potential injury.
Well, we never want to force a dog or a cat to sleep with you, but what if they are hesitant? Should you just stop right there?
If they're hesitant, it's up to that individual animal in front of you and really listening to them and looking at their body language. And if they're not comfortable, don't force it. We never want to force an animal to do something that they are telling us via their body language that they don't want to do that.
So when is it a time where you shouldn't have your pet sleep with you?
So one instance that comes to mind in this domain is if your pet, typically a dog, tends to guard resources, then you might want to defer from having them sleep on the bed with you, because they could, and chance with that, they could be guarding the bed from you. They could be guarding the bed from someone else joining the bed with you. So you just really want to pay attention to their body language and the signals that they're giving you. And again, just don't push it.
What are some of the signals you're saying when they're guarding? Is it growling? What is it?
Yeah, it could be growling. It could be really tense for dogs. And cats. It could be really tense body posture. Low ears for the cat. Same thing for the dogs. Dilated pupils, just really clear stress signals like that you want to pay attention to and make sure that your pet is enjoying what you're hoping to enjoy as well.
What if they're enjoying it too much? What if they're a bed hogger?
Well, that that gets into the quality of sleep. And again, so for that, it depends on the individual human. How much do you want to share your bed with your dog or cat? I'm sure we've all seen those memes and the pictures where the human is positioned in so many different ways with the animal surrounding them. And
it's the dog's bed or the cat's bed instead of the human. Okay, you're the expert. Question is, do you co-sleep with your pets? And how many?
I do. Okay, so I have one dog and one cat. Unfortunately, they do not get along. So my dog loves his crate and he sleeps in his crate at night, and my cat gets full run of the house and sleeps with me. But there are nights that I'll sleep in the guest bedroom with my dog because he does love to snuggle.
Oh my gosh, the animals do really run the household. Thank you, doctor, so much for your time, and wishing you all the best sleep. You can find a pet to adopt, by the way, or foster at bestfriends.org. And if you need to snuggle, there you go. That's the resource. Thank you so much, doctor.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.